for the White House, the Biden administration may be working to stop would-be Democratic rivals from taking the 2024 spotlight. According to an NBC News report, White House officials are closely tracking the political activity of at least half a dozen Democrats who they see as potential challengers to President Biden. The administration appears to be deploying a charm offensive in response to those who seem to be getting a little bit too ambitious. But some say the strategy might not be working. In Washington this month, California Governor Gavin Newsom assured White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain in a private conversation that he is not interested in running for president in 2024. Days later, however, Newsom began airing ads in Texas attacking Governor Greg Abbott on abortion rights and guns. According to Biden allies, the keep frenemies close approach is a sign the White House is worried about his potential rivals drawing contrasts with him on policy. The report also notes that several White House officials insisted in interviews that the administration is not concerned with or preoccupied by the possibility of a rare intra-party challenge for an incumbent president. Jonathan, you spend all your time at the White House. I know this idea, you keep your friends close, but you keep your enemies even closer. They say they're not worried. Are they actually worried? Should they be worried? And why is Newsom airing ads in Texas?
Well, Newsom is striking a chord with some Democrats who want to see a little more in-your-face, aggressive tone from the party. He did the same in Florida as well, advertising there, attacking Governor DeSantis in the Sunshine State. And look, the White House has had communications with Newsom. They did the same with Governor Pritzker of Illinois, another rumored candidate in 2024. But these are rumored candidates if Joe Biden doesn't run. And most White House aides I speak to do not think there will be any real challenge to him if he runs again. Democrats in the party say the same. Look, we know Joe Biden's age. We know his current poll numbers. There is a question whether or not he'll run for a second term. But so therefore, some potential candidates are going to do their due diligence. They're going to start taking some steps just in case there's a vacancy, because I do think that if the president were not to run, Vice President Harris certainly would, but the field likely would not clear for her. But White House aides Mike Barnicle, privately, publicly, they say this president is planning to run again. And yes, it's true. The official decision probably won't get made till sometime next year, and the president's family will have a large say in that. But right now, they're going up to run. Do you see any scenario where a Democrat takes him on if he does?
Jonathan, politics is such a predictable business. So the economy's in, sort of rocky condition. Inflation is hurting a lot of families. We all know that. No one knows it more so than Joe Biden. No one knows his age more so than Joe Biden. And I would imagine this picture that we're talking about right now, potential candidates running in a primary against the president of the United States, that's not going to happen. But in 2 weeks' time, 2 or 3 weeks' time, if the Schumer-Manchin bill passes, this will sound ridiculous that we're talking about, a potential challenge to the sitting president of the United States. And Gene, the biggest thing is interesting, at least to me, probably I'm alone in this, but the idea that the coverage of the Biden presidency, he's going to be challenged on the left, he's going to be challenged on the right, someone is going to challenge him, maybe more than one or two people will challenge him in a primary. He is not yet 2 years into his presidency, not even half done.
Yeah, it's ridiculous on that level. I mean, his poll numbers are really low. There are a lot of presidents who've gone through stretches with pretty low poll numbers and have been reelected. There are presidents who get creamed in the first midterm, like Barack Obama did, and who get reelected. So don't read too much into these low poll numbers. Obviously, he'd rather have them higher. But I agree with you. There's not going to be a challenge to Joe Biden once he says, I am definitely running again. I think that is a decision for him to make. And you're right. And again, you're right. He's the one who knows his age. He knows how he feels. He knows what he feels up to he knows what he thinks would be best for the country. As of now, I think he believes what would be best for the country would be another 4 years of Joe Biden. So I take him at his word. I take his aides at their word that he's going to run again. And until we hear otherwise, I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, and as he has said repeatedly, he is the only candidate, the Democratic candidate, who's actually beaten Donald Trump so far. And he likes reminding Democrats of that.